Hi everybody, what's up? I hope you guys doing really well. Welcome to my new YouTube video here right now. And this video, this video will be at night. Now it's almost 10. It's almost 10 p.m. 10 o'clock. And I wanna say hi from the evening of Antalya. And this is probably my first video that I am making at night, right? Because all my videos on my YouTube channel was like in the morning or afternoon or like a day. I mean, it was always on the day, but now, guys, it is a video at night that I'm making, and I'm happy about it because the weather is not sunny right now. There is no any sun, and the opposite, actually the opposite, there is a moon over there. It's shining instead of sun shining, and it is really great. And today, speaking of moon and I'm speaking of the space today. Today's topic that I will talk about is gonna be about this. This video will be about my dream that I had last night, and it was really funny, and it was also about the Egypt. Yes, I'm part of the dream. Will be about Egypt. I'm gonna talk about this, but I want to show you what's going on in a place that is really far away from here. There's like some, wait a second, there's like some lights, like a laser, not laser, but like a um white light over there. It's over there, guys. If you guys can see it, it is like there are, it's about 10 lights, like how would I say, it is like so long, so longer, very long, and they're pointing at something, I think. But this can be about sea. This can be sea light. Actually, we say sea light, but I don't know how it's called in English. It's okay. So, and there are also some people around me. They're like speaking with their friends, and to think that, oh shit, there's some fly and also some. I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, I just sneezed. No one told me. God bless me, but it's okay. And it's a little bit cold. I don't want to stay here for so long, guys, because I don't want to. You know what? I don't want to get cold, and I have t-shirts and also shorts on me, so I didn't get a jacket or something. And actually, the thing that I noticed right now is that all the people on the bank sitting, they're like with their only one friend, and this is the third time I sneezed. I'm sorry about this, but I want to see the comments down below that says God bless me. Guys, at night, actually, I want to talk about you guys. um, how it feel that being outside in Antalya at night and seeing the moon. Did you see the moon? It's over there shining, and it's really very well. I don't know what this form of what this name of form of moon is, but uh, in Turkish we say when the moon is like this, we say what we say. Wait, what do we say? I just I just even forgot the word in Turkish. I'm sorry. It's like, what the hell? Dolunay? No. The Dolunay is moon moon shines, when all the moon shines, not just a half of the moon shines. When all the moon shines, all part of moon shines, we say it's Dolunay, right? That was it, yeah. Guys, um, and here's a guy over there. I want to show him. He's like, it's over there. Do you see that? Oh, you know, I'm just pretending I didn't film him. And he's like waving to someone to see him. His name is Osman. He's calling Osman. Okay, guys, today video, as I said, will be about the space, right? Because I had a dream last night, and it was about space, and also the my travel to Egypt. Guys, we had 1 week in Egypt, right? And as I said, this whole week was my best week that I ever had in my life, in my entire life. And every day we did something. For example, on the second day we went to this ship. We were on this ship. We sailed on the Red Sea. And in our first day we went to desert to ride some motorbike or something. And also we joined the entertainment in the desert. And for example, in our fourth day we went to Cairo to see pyramids. And also we went to the museum to see some old and ancient things. Yeah, this was actually how things work when you took a tour, right? And in my dream we're like having, we were like spending another day and plus a day other than this 1 week. And on that day we were like, you're not gonna believe this. I'm gonna tell you something that you guys cannot believe. But on that day we were getting out of the, yeah, just guess what is the next word. We were getting out of the planet. We were getting out of the world. We were getting out of the earth. We were going to another planet, and it was like a moon. Maybe moon is not planet, I know, but maybe another planet, Jupiter, or how it's called, I don't know how it's pronounced, or something like this. And it is like in the tour program, but didn't understand what the Egypt has to do with it. Right? Because this is how this is about, Egypt, right? And we went to this planet, and we were in my village with my family in our living room, and I was showing the pictures and the videos to my family, my sister, my brother, and also my mother. And how I had a really great time on another planet. And it was really funny. I was like on the planet, and I was like, a little bit flying. Every time I jump, the more I jumped, the more I fly. And and also there was like a space car over there that I had to get in. But to get into this space car, you need to like jump really strongly and really highly. And I jumped, and actually at the last time I grabbed this door of space car. And so if I hadn't grabbed the car's door, then probably I was gonna get lost in the space. And I was just I'm so comfortable when I was telling this to my family. Like I'm saying to my mom, like, hey mom, it was really funny, and I had a really great time over there, and I experienced a lot. I've been on another planet, and it was this is not this couldn't happen to anyone, right? But if I hadn't jumped a little bit strongly, I wasn't gonna be able to get in the car, so I was gonna get lost in the space. And I was like, by laughing, by smiling, I'm just telling my mom about this. This is probably the weirdest part of this is probably the weirdest part of the dream. I mean, not my dream being about the space. So even though we were in Egypt, and not this is being about the Egypt or the space, or like getting out of the space, getting out of the Egypt, the all Earth, to the planet from the Egypt. These are okay, weird, and maybe one of the weirdest thing in the world, but in the space, yeah. But the way I was telling my family about this was weirdest, was way weirdest than being in this space, being in another planet. And that's was my dream that I had last night, guys. And I can't believe this. I talked to my roommate about this dream, and he laughed. I laughed. He said like, Jesus Christ, man, what kind of dream is that? Or, what kind of dream did you have last night? Is like, you must be like insane. I mean, you're like, Jesus, are you alien or something? He told me that I'm alien, and it was unbelievable and unacceptable, and also like very surprising and not bothering, but the way of I tell about this was really bothering. But it's okay. I mean, it was good because because of that, I just I just found the topic to make a video about, and because of that I'm happy about this. So when I'm outside, as I said, it is started to be a little bit colder over here, and it's been 12 minutes. It's okay. So guys, I'm just thinking about if I can tell one more thing about my dream. And it was like, as I said, I was like an astronaut, okay, and I had these astronaut clothes on me, and this white, and also the glass hat on me. I was like an astronaut. And the thing that I didn't understand is that, what Egypt has to do with it. I mean, why is this about Egypt? Because probably there's a concert. If you guys can hear the music, this is probably concert. There is a concert. I don't know where it is. Yeah, and now I found out what all this light is about. This light is actually coming from the concert. Yeah, they're having fun. They're how things work at concert, right? I mean, there was a lot of there must be a lot of lights, and they're like how do I say? I mean, there's a lot of light machine at the concert. There's always like this. I gotta say, I'm a little bit uncomfortable because there can be some insects, some mag over here. So I'm like trying to move my leg and also my feet because I don't want to get in an insect or something. And when I do that, I believe they will fall off my leg, and they're not gonna be able to bite me. That's okay, that's good. And I mean, probably the reason why this is about the Egypt is because I'm how do I say, the Egypt, okay, the Egypt really influenced me. Egypt really attracted me, or Egypt Egypt, yes, good. And Egypt really surprised me, and also Egypt really made me happy. And I can't forget about anything about Egypt. I can't forget anything about Egypt. And the Egypt just impressed me. Just being in Egypt was the one of the best thing, maybe the best thing in my world, in my life, my entire life. And I will never forget about this. And and I hope this will be next going to Egypt one day, to Sharm el Sheikh, you know, because the story that I posted about this was about like you know, when we're coming to Antalya, I posted a story, and it was about like I will go to Egypt again. You know, one day we will see each other again, Sharm el Sheikh. We will see it. I believe it. Really, I believe it, and I'm always gonna have a faith in that travel to Egypt again. Okay, yeah. And because you know Egypt was great, the people over there, even the sellers that was trying to get us in their store, they were like, I mean, we felt like they were forcing us to get something, and this wasn't nice. But even that, I can't say I got all fun, and it was good. And also speaking with another people from another culture, from another countries, were one of the best things about going another country, because when you go to another country, so you have to speak English. You should speak somehow you have to understand them. You have to explain something to them. You have to explain your request, your need to them, because this is so important, that explaining yourself in a language that they can understand and they know, like, and in English, at that moment English always is there to help us. I'm trying to learn English, and I'm also gonna make a video about how I've been learning and how long I've been learning English, and what methods I'm using, or I'm having, or something like this. I'm gonna make a video about this. Maybe you guys been wondering, maybe, I don't know. And this is really important thing. And by the way, I'm done with my dream. That was it. And I also talked to my mother about this. It's about 1 hour ago. I told her like, hey mom, we were in the we were in the village in living room, and I was like, showing you some pictures and some videos that I that I got. You can't believe where I just got the pictures and videos. I said like, we got out of the world, got out of the earth, and we went to space. We were like on the space and another planet. I was like I was like an astronaut, and it was so gorgeous. And also the thing that I forgot about this dream is, guys, the sun was so close to us. The sun was so close to us, like this close. Did you see the light, the street light over there, just in the background, just behind me? It's over there. Did you see that? The sun was this close. Really, the sun was this close, and this was the moment that I've seen the sun was the closest form for us, to us, and it was like, I got a video, and actually getting the video is the one of the weirdest pose, right? I mean, you go on a space and you have phone. Okay, you have your phone, and also you are getting some picture, you're taking some picture, you're like making a video over there. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, think about this. Just, guys, I want you to close your eyes and imagine this just for 1 second. Okay, close your eyes and imagine like you are on a space on another planet, and it's like the sun just behind you, which we don't know how, we don't know why the sun is not boring you, because I mean I mean, even in the scenario that our world just would be a little bit, if our world would be a little bit closer to sun, it would be like the hell for the world, for the people that are living, And just imagine about this, and you are getting your phone, having a video, you are getting a picture about this, you're getting a picture of sun. This is the weirdest part, I think. And guys, there are some fun of some team that is in Turkish league. I'm gonna show you this guy if I can. He's over there. Did you see that? I hope you guys can see it because he has like this mask. He's a fan of Beşiktaş. He's a fan of Beşiktaş that I am fan of. And today, because this guy is about like today there was a derby. There was a Istanbul derby. There was a match, a football game between Fenerbahçe and Beşiktaş, and we were like talking about this with my roommate, and I told him like the Beşiktaş will probably win, man, because Beşiktaş always win the game that they don't care, and Beşiktaş will probably win this game because Beşiktaş always win the big game that they don't care, and also that is nothing for them. Today's game, and today winning the match was like doing a Galatasaray team a favor. Yeah, they probably took it as a favor. Even I think Galatasaray is fun. We won, by the way. We won. We were like 1 and the Fenerbahçe 0, and the Gerson Fernandez just scored. I don't know how he scored, but he also missed the penalty. It's okay, but he I think made it up, right? He made it up the mistake. He made this mistake up. It's like the Galatasaray fans, probably they're gonna be champion. They're gonna win the league, Turkish league, and 3 years in a row, and they're gonna take the 5th stars on their logo, above their logo, and they're gonna have like 5 stars, and we have still 3. But it's not alright. It's actually okay, man. But if Fenerbahçe, had been the champion, probably they were gonna get like the 4th star above their logo. Actually, they're like now using 5 stars on their logo, but they're not allowed to do that. They're like how do I say? They have a goal, and they wanted the football federation, Turkish Football Federation, to accept all the Fenerbahçe's championship before the 1959 or something. But before 1959 in Turkish league, the Turkish league was different, was like unprofessional, and there was like in 1 year there are like 2 champions or something, and this is so complicated. The people got confused, but Fenerbahçe taraftar, what? Fenerbahçe's fans, guys, I'm sorry, I just said the Turkish word. Fenerbahçe's fans just wanted to have all the trophies. They have it in their museum, but that's okay. And I told my brother today, my roommate, we were gonna win, and we did. Actually, I don't care. 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I was like really kinda the fan of Beşiktaş. I was like a partisan. I was like a really fanatic, I was really like a fanatic, and I was like fighting with my friends about this. When people say bad words to my team Beşiktaş, I was like always supporting them. I was like trying to protect my team Beşiktaş, and I was like, because to me, being a fan of a team in Turkey at that age, like 5 years ago, when I was 15, 16, or let's say 17 or something, and I just started not caring about this at my 18. was really good. Was really good because I mean, when when there is a match of your team, you know, like like you're not the only one who is excited, about the game, and who wants this team to win. You're not the only one, and you like that you have the same feelings with the thousands people, with 100,000 people, and this was the nice thing. This was the nice, I think, nicest part about being a fan of team. For example, when your team lost, and you feel like, okay, you're so sad, you're upset, and you like feel like an idiot, and you're like swearing off your president, your manager, your footballer or something. But you know that you're not the only one who is sad about this losing, and it was great though. We cried, we laughed, we were happy, we were upset. We got the trophy in 2021-22 season. We lost just because the one game that we didn't win, that we couldn't win. Even if we won, then we were gonna be champion. We cried, I cried, I prayed for the God, for my team to be champion. And then I started not giving a shit. And I think this was the best moment in my life, because I was like watching all the game, and it was like such a wasting time. I don't prefer watching any game anymore. I was like sometimes watch the short version of this match, and I was like kinda following the UEFA Champions League matches. And this year, like, by the way, I'm done with my dream, guys. And this year, like, really not a common year. I mean, for like 4 years or maybe 5 years, we've always seen the same teams on the semi-final, on the final, or something. It was like always the Real Madrid was on the final or semi-final, or the quarter-final, or something like that. And but I mean, there was no any PSG or Barcelona or Borussia Dortmund. Actually, on the last year they were on the final. The Real Madrid won again. They have like 14 for Champions League, and this year, like, different. Barcelona is great. Barcelona has really great footballer, like Yamal. Yamal's form is perfect right now, and he's the one of the most popular footballer in the world right now, with Mbappe. Vinicius actually started getting worse, and also like Rafinha that the Barcelona has, and they were like getting, they were like scoring. They're like scoring in every game, mostly every game. And also there's a PSG that has Dembele, and he has he has always scored in every game, and they're like on the semi-final right now. And also Arsenal, yeah. And there's a footballer that destroyed the Real Madrid before the semi-final match, right? The semi-final match was played, by the way, and we were looking for who is gonna be the finalist team, Barcelona, PSG, Arsenal, or the Inter. Arsenal and Inter is gonna play the second leg, the second match, and also Barcelona and Barcelona and the Inter will play the second leg. The first leg was 3-3. It was draw, and Arsenal and Inter was playing, and No, Arsenal and PSG is playing, and the Dembele has scored, and it was like PSG won against Arsenal. Arsenal was 0, and Arsenal have this really beautiful and also really talented football player named what was his name? The footballer who has scored 2 goals against Real Madrid and knocked Real Madrid out. I forgot his name. Zelensky. What? But Zelensky is the president of Ukraine. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's the president of the Ukraine, Zelensky. But his name is like similar to Zelensky. Reese. Yeah, very similar. Reese and Zelensky. There is no any similar letter. Okay, there is E. The Reese has scored 2 free kick goals against Real Madrid, and they knocked Real Madrid out. We wanna see who's gonna win the Champions League, and my heart will be with the Barcelona. I'm Barcelona fan because of the Messi. I'm Messi fan. Yeah, everybody knows that. I have Messi's T-shirt. I know him. He's like the most talented football player in football history ever, and he's like the best footballer. I love Messi most from all the footballers. I mean, he's so modest person, and his personality was great. I didn't see him. I've never seen him when he was like saying some good words about himself. Even now, if you ask him how much goals has he scored in his football career, he doesn't know it. He really doesn't know it, because all he cares about is his team. All he cares about is his national team. And he won the World Cup in 2022, and in the end of the 2022 actually, and after 4 days or something, or 2 weeks, we got the New Year, like we were in the 2023, and now we were in the 2025 on May, and today is 4 May. It's okay, the time is passing, right? Lo tempo passa, mai non giorna. Yeah, these are a couple of words from the Italian song. Brucia la tela mia, brucia le camori. Alright, guys, the Messi is the best footballer, I think. Why I think about Messi being the best footballer is because he has the individual achievement, individual records, and the achievement the most, and he also has the most Ballon d'Or in the world. He has like 8 Ballon d'Ors, and every Ballon d'Or is deserved by him. And when he got the World Cup, there is no any complaining. We cannot complain anybody to him. He's the God. He's the best of this. He's the God of. He's the adios. He's the best. And also I love him a lot, man. I posted a lot of story about Messi. I love him. I love his personality. He's most talented. His dribbling, his passes, his shoot is perfect. And beside this all of ability that he has, he's like the best footballer personality and the character in the world. He has never said that he is the best football player in the world. When when a reporter told him like you're the best footballer, people say that you are the best footballer, what do you think about this? He always said like, people talking about me that I'm the best is making me really happy. I just don't want to be, I don't want to be the best, or I'm not in competition. I'm not in like I'm not a competitive guy. I'm not a competitive footballer. The thing that I'm trying to reach is being a good person and and impressing people with my character and my personality. It's not the thing, not with the thing that I want, you know. But people saying that I am the best